What's going on, everybody? Mario here, guys. As you guys all know, I ended up picking up a Glock 19 not too long ago, about a couple days or so. Um, and guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of pistol lights. Now, I know that a lot of us out there are really into pistol lights. We want to integrate them into our holsters and be part of our everyday carry system. By the way, it is clear. So, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick because I know we have a lot of safety Nazis out there. But anyways, guys, I wanted to talk about the importance of a pistol light. I currently have a pistol light on my primary defense weapon, which is the Glock 23. Um, and I ended up having Streamlight TLR1. I believe this is a 300 lumens light, and I love it. This is definitely my home defense gun, and I really enjoy the uh, the type of performance this light has been giving me since I purchased it. I've had no issues with it. As you guys can see, it has a good size LED. I can cover a lot of ground with it, and that's the reason why I chose this light for this pistol. And I really like it. I really like the way it performs. Have nothing bad to say about it. Okay, great stuff for from Streamlight. But guys, I wanted something a little bit better. I wanted to ensure that this pistol would get a nice light, and I like the TLR1, but as you guys can see how far it is, how much it sticks out from the muzzle. We definitely wanted something smaller, compact, and I ended up, started doing my research, started looking at different companies that do a lot of pistol lights, and I ended up going with a company that some people are kind of iffy about. They're not really sure about this company. But all I've seen is a lot of great reviews, and that is the Inforce lights. I ended up purchasing this one here, guys. This one is for the Glock. It is called the APL, and if you guys remember, the original versions actually stick out outside of the muzzle. But what this one is that it's different. It's actually flush with the frame, so that way it's easier for concealed carry and all that good stuff. These are 200 lumens. 200 lumens to me is more than enough for what you need, especially if you're in a some sort of personal defense kind of scenario. I really don't see you needing more than 200 lumens, but to each his own. Also, they make a Generation 3, 400 lumens. So if you guys are interested in that one, you're gonna pay a little bit more on that one. I ended up purchasing this one for 125 bucks. They're averaging between 115 and 125 online, so they are very affordable. They are easy to install, and we're gonna talk about that real quick, guys. And we're gonna talk a little bit about how they look on the pistol itself once they're installed. So let's continue with the review. All right, guys. So here we go. This is the actual light itself. As you guys can see, it's all made out of plastic. It is a very tough plastic, though, a good polymer. It is 1.8 ounces. This is very light, guys. As you guys can see, it has the two little paddles in here. It does have some nice stippling on there, so get yourself a really positive grip when you're holding on to light. So very simple, guys. It has both right and left depending on the type of shooter. And the way this light works is that you hold it right, and as you guys can see, you get the light to turn on, right. And if you press on it, it gives you a continuous light, and that's it. There's no strobe. There's nothing like that. So it's a very um, simple weapon light, right? All right, guys. So another thing I really like about this is that if you turn this a quarter turn right here, just a little tad right there, and you press on the paddles, you guys can see the light does not come on. One of the great features about this is that if you just turn it just a quarter of a turn, you can store it for long-term usage, or if you're going in a plane and you want to make sure that your your light doesn't wear out or doesn't come on while it's in flight, that's a great way of doing it, guys. So we're gonna unscrew this real quick just so you guys can see um, the actual battery and the battery compartment. And as you guys can see, this has the LED, and it has a nice little has two O-rings on there, and that's to protect from the elements if for some reason you're in the water or it's raining outside. So it uses a CR2 battery. What I like about this battery is it's more of a photo battery, so you'll be able to find this in a lot of the CVS's, Walgreens, all that good stuff. And as you guys can see, this is the inside housing of the light. You put the positive side inside, and then you just screw it in, and you're good to go on this stuff, guys. So it's a very simple light, guys. It's nothing major on the stuff, you know, and it works. Does not have a strobe feature, so if you guys are looking for that, this is not it. What I do like about this is that it's 200 lumens. It can run an hour and a half continuously if that's what you like to do, but I doubt if you ever need it. Okay. Another thing that I really like, you guys, is the LED. I am a little bit disappointed with the LED. I think it could have been improved. I did a wall test with the Streamlight and this light, and I'll do that again with this video. And you guys will see that it doesn't have the sharpness like a Streamlight LED does. Like the LED from Streamlight, it pops. You know what I'm saying? But this one does have a different kind of light pattern, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But it does give you enough light for what you need it for, which is personal defense. It's just, you know, to get in and out of wherever you're into and whatever kind of situation you're into. So that's pretty much it on this, guys. As you guys can see, it's all plastic frame. So when you guys are installing this, don't crack the crap out of it, you know, because it doesn't have a nice sturdy frame like the TLRs do. The TLRs have a really nice frame on there. So I notice people have a tendency of maybe over tighten it on that one. But with this one, you have to be really careful, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it, and then you guys will take a look at it and see how it looks on the weapon itself. And then we'll go from there, and then we'll do a wall test and a final review. All right, guys, thanks. All right, guys, so this is how it looks like once it's already been mounted. It looks good. I really like it. By the way, you guys got to take the screw off completely. Put your light through, and by the way, it's a little snug, so you got to be careful. And then drive the actual bolt across the rail, the Picatinny rail, all the way over to the catch over here, for your bolt. But as you guys can see, it's a very simple light, guys. It's awesome. I like it. You know, you just hold it, let go, hold it, let go. Press the button, it works. All right, so really nice, nice light, and I like the fact that it's pretty much aligned with the muzzle, and that's exactly what I need, because eventually what I want to do is get myself a custom holster, and I know that there's a lot of holster companies right now that have been looking for this type of light because it's starting to become very popular. That's probably the only downside that comes to this light, is that in order for you to carry this, there's not a lot of holster companies making holsters for this. So most likely I'm going to have to get a custom holster for it, which is not a problem. I'll go to a local holster dealer here, Chaos with a K, Chaos Holsters. They'll be able to make me one for about 60 or 70 bucks. But if you guys know of anybody that does it cheaper and does good quality work, let me know. I could definitely save myself that money. But anyways, guys, so this is how it looks like once it's been installed. I like it. I like the fact that it's flush with the weapon, and it's something I can carry every day, and it doesn't put really that much weight on the weapon itself. So next, we're gonna do a little bit on the little bit of a wall test, and we'll look at it, and you look at the Streamlight and also the Inforce, and you guys can tell me what you guys think about that. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the wall test. I'm gonna go ahead, shut off the lights real quick, and then I'll point the light towards the wall so you guys can see it. All right. All right, guys. This is the Inforce. This is the Inforce right here, guys. All right, not bad, right? Not bad. Uh, but that's the streamlight. You guys can see how sharp that streamlight is compared to the Inforce. It's definitely a lot more brighter, a lot more sharper. It has like a, I don't know, it just has different way of the light works there. This is the Inforce. It's not bad, guys. It has a tendency of having a bigger aura on the light itself. You know, it does cover a lot, even if it's has a bigger circle. So I like to call it the circle on a streamline. It's a lot more compact, but at the same time a lot brighter. So this is streamlight, and this is the Inforce. You guys can tell. This is one thing I wish the Inforce was a little bit better. I wish it just had a sharper light like this one. In closing, guys, I like it. It works. You know, it does the job that I needed to do. One thing I do like about it, I like how the light itself. It's really snug, very close to the frame itself, to the actual trigger guard. So I don't have to, you know, even I have small hands, guys, and for me, even I can get to my light, you know, without a problem. I can get to the paddles without a problem, and even if you're a right-handed shooter, I could definitely do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, guys. So, in closing, guys, the Inforce APLc is a great little light for what it's meant to do. You know, I know I'm trying to compare a 300 lumens light compared to a 200 lumen. Um, I just wish the LED was a little sharper like this one was. So I'm hoping that maybe Inforce looks at my video and just kind of starts looking at better, at maybe a brighter LED for it. But I do like the concept. I do like the fact that it's nice and flush with the frame. You know, I could definitely just buy a holster for this bad boy and I'm good to go. But overall, guys, I am happy with the light purchase. I think it's very well made, and the fact that it's made in the USA, it's even better. Um, you know, and I've heard so many good things on their customer service, Inforce customer service. So I'm hoping that I will never have to call them in regards to you know, fixing this light or any kind of thing. Also, one thing I do like about Inforce, if you guys are looking for a good light for your AR, you definitely should check out Inforce, man. They have some really sharp looking uh, lights. I believe they are called the WML and WML Junior. Has a picture of them right here, guys. Very nice looking lights, man. I really like them, and they're made in the USA, so you're supporting your people. You know what I'm saying? You're supporting the your American, your fellow American, and another great American company, guys. So my thoughts on the Inforce APLc. Um, I think it's a good light. It definitely does the job, and I like the fact that it's very affordable, guys. And that's something that, you know, I think all of us want. You know, we don't want to spend $200 for a light or $300 for a light. I mean, to each his own. If you can afford it, you know, go for it, man. But in reality, for the most working people, you know, the most I want to spend is maybe $100, $120 is a max for me, and this one fits the criteria for me. So uh, that's what I like about it. So, guys, in closing, I think the light's a winner. There are some improvements that can be made to it, but overall, I like the concept. And by the way, a lot of these other companies need to start looking at how Inforce does things, because I'm going to tell you something. Pretty soon, all you'll ever see is Inforce lights on a lot of what these carry weapons on the Glocks and the SIGs and anything like that. So, oh, one thing before I leave, guys. Uh, this light actually works in a lot of platforms. I saw a video where it worked on an M&P, it worked on a SIG, and even though they have a line just for the SIG itself, it worked on it and it fit nicely where it doesn't look like it wasn't part of the gun. So just because it says Glock or SIG, don't do not be discouraged from not buying this light, because it actually most likely will work for your pistol. So, all right, guys. So this is my review on the Inforce APLc light for the Glock. I think it's a winner. Just a couple improvements on it, and it's probably going to be the standard for concealed carry lights. All right, guys. Like always, guys, God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and I'm out.